Hi guys, and welcome to the second video of the day. Now, our mystery striker is no longer a mystery striker. He has been named and he has signed for the club on a years-long loan, and that is Marc McNulty. He'll be coming on a years-long loan from Reading. Now, he was on the shortlist of players that we rumoured and, sort of believed it might be. We did originally think either Marquis, we thought Walker, we thought it could be the young lad from Burnley, and we also said McNulty. So at least we hit the nail on the head. At least we got him. We got him correct. I did say in the previous video that I wasn't too familiar with him. Obviously I knew him sort of by name, and I'd heard his name about and that, but I didn't really know too much about him or his background too much. But I have since done a bit more research on him, and he does look like a goal scorer. He has a very decent goal scoring record in League One. He did very well over in Scotland. I think his best spell was at Coventry, where he absolutely smashed it. He earned his move to Reading, where it just hasn't worked out for him. But looking at his stats, it looks as though he wasn't really given a fair shout, really. I think he only had about 14 or 15 appearances there before he got sent out on loan in January, where he did go over to Scotland and he did very well indeed, where he scored a goal every other game pretty much. I've looked at comments, I've spoken to different people, I've spoken to Coventry fans, I've spoken to Reading fans. Reading fans, of course, aren't going to have the greatest of opinion because, so I do take some things with a pinch of salt, but I also do need to absorb what they're saying. A large amount of Reading fans, or the two or three, sorry, I've spoke to, have all said that he does have an attitude problem, or he seems to have some kind of attitude problem, which could, of course, be an issue, and which is why it's become a bit of a nightmare for him at Reading. I don't know whether he's just turned against management there or what have you, or what have you. There's been some kind of disagreement, but elsewhere he's always scored goals. It just hasn't worked out for him at Reading. And I've just watched his first interview for the club. And I do kind of like what he said. I know everyone usually just says the kind of standard, it's a big club, that's why I joined Sunderland. And of course he did come out with all that spiel that happens, but when obviously he's asked what kind of striker he is, he admittedly said, even if I'm having a bad game, you'll never be able to say that I haven't given 100%. And I love that honesty. I absolutely love that honesty. So I do like that character of him, and I hope he does stick to his word, because sometimes you do have an off day. That's absolutely fine, but as long as you're leaving every drop of sweat and every drop of energy on the pitch and on the field, then you can't complain too much. As long as you see that the effort is there, then there's not too much you can say. So I'm relatively pleased. I have watched a lot of his goals. He does seem like not necessarily just a poacher. Will Grigg is more of a poacher, whereas with him, he will work his socks off, and he looks like he really presses the back line of the opposition, which is obviously something we need as well. If we need a workhorse up top alongside either Wyke or Grigg or by himself, he's probably a man, and it has been said by Coventry fans that he does work best with a target man alongside him. So maybe Charlie Wyke and McNulty, maybe that could work. Or I suppose you could try Grigg and McNulty, but for me, I'll probably try McNulty with Wyke, from what I've been hearing from Coventry fans. So yeah, of course, would I have preferred Marquis? Probably yes. Would I have preferred Walker? Probably yes. But at least we've got another striker up there now. It's something we've been crying out for, something a bit different. And yeah, it is only a loan deal, and I hope it does work out for him. And well, obviously I do, because he's coming to Sunderland. But yeah, apparently he did have plenty of offers from other Championship clubs, but he has decided to come to Sunderland. He said that he thrives under pressure. He said that a club like Sunderland, which of course he's just buttering us up a little bit, but even so, we did say a club like Sunderland should minimum be in the Championship. He said he's going to love and he thrives under that pressure and the expectation of Sunderland fans and the manager and the owners and what have you. To get back to the Championship at the bare minimum. So yeah, it's a good signing. Regardless of what kind of striker we're bringing in, we needed something different because it's so stale up top right now with Wyke and Grigg. So it's a good start. I think we only need a couple more signings really. I would have preferred a bit of pace as a striker, but I think we do have Watmore there, and I do believe that Jack Ross will use Watmore as a striker this season, which I really wouldn't mind. I know his finishing ability isn't incredible, but he is pacey, and because he's so direct, he will cause problems. So maybe our top four now are Watmore, Grigg, Wyke, and now McNulty. Of course, there's Kim Pioka as well, but he can generally play on the wings. So will we see another another central midfielder maybe. You know, Dobson, we're still getting obviously links with every now and then. We're still getting little links with Ben Hennigan, the centre-back. So maybe 1 or 2 more signings and we might be okay, because now I look at our squad and I feel like it does look quite solid. It does look quite solid, and when I try and fit a best 11, I'm actually struggling, because I do think we have some pretty decent strength and depth. But yes, that's it, guys. McNulty has signed for us. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. But if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. It would be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already, to become a fully fledged member of the Sassy Army. And do not forget to hit that notification bell to keep up to date with every upcoming video. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.